Welcome back to my channel, guys. I'm so excited to have Canna Campbell back on my channel today. You would all know Canna from SugarMamma TV, and thank you so much for popping into my office.
It's so nice to see the new office. It is absolutely beautiful.
Oh, thank you. We love our new office as well. So if you do hear noise in the background, it's because this is a working office. There's a whole team downstairs, you know, taking calls and on their keyboard. So if you hear background noise, it's just the vibe. We're in an office situation at the moment. So thank you for popping in.
Thank you for having me.
And today I just wanted to have a chat with you because you're such an inspiration to me. Like, you run your own business, you have SugarMamma TV, you've got a blog, like you're consulting to people around the world. I just look at you and I go, how do you do it? Because you're also a single mum as well. Yes. And at the same time, you always look so beautiful and well kept and well put together and so fit and healthy. And I guess I just wanted to have a bit of a chat with you today to kind of inspire me, but also like my viewers as well. Like, how do you do it all? Like, how the hell do you run a business, be a mum, stay fit and healthy at the same time? Like, you must have so many more hours in the day than I do.
Okay, well, first of all, it's, you know, Instagram and social media, there's a lot of smoke and mirrors. My life is not perfect, and there are moments and days where it's tough and it's hard and I'm emotional and I'm a hypersensitive person, so sometimes I struggle to process things and deal with things. But there are definitely some things in my life that I've learned to incorporate and make a habit that do help my days and run a lot more smoothly and help get that balance back and help, I guess, give me the strength and the resilience so that when those tough, challenging times come, and sometimes it's like a tsunami of challenging waves, that I can keep my head above water and I can keep going. But you know, it's funny, you said I'm so well put together. I'm like, you should have seen me last night folding laundry, like with a dirty towel wrapped around me, like wet hair, no makeup, sweating because it was so hot last night. Like, my life is definitely not glamorous. It's not all perfect. Before I film, I clean my house, I put a face of makeup on and brush my hair. I don't look like that.
And that's the thing, isn't it? There is a lot of smoke and mirrors. Like, I get that a little bit too. Like, you know, your life looks so glamorous because I work in PR, and PR can be very glamorous 20% of the time, and the other 80% it's like hard work, like sweat and tears, you know. And I don't always have a full face of makeup. My life doesn't look like my Instagram feed, so I think I'm trying to put it out there in the world and let people know that it doesn't always look perfect, but we're masters at making it look amazing.
Exactly. And Rocco has his tantrums and meltdowns, and I have my tantrums and meltdowns, and there are moments where I'm like, this is tough, this is really hard. Do I have the strength? And that's where you've got to stop and take note of what's going on and you know, do something to get you back on track again.
How do you deal with it all? What's like your top 5 things?
Okay, well, someone asked me the other day, what is my non-negotiable? And that is my health and exercise. If I'm really stressed and I suffer from anxiety, if I take myself to the gym as a priority, if that means missing out on lunch or having to get up even earlier or working back late, I will do it, because I know that once I get into the gym and I start sweating, I start moving, I move all that I process all that bad energy, and I'm reinvigorated, I'm recalibrated. That problem that I walked in the door with is still there, but it's manageable. I can cope, I've often come up with a great idea of how to overcome it, and I'm normal again.
Doesn't exercise just change your whole world? You can walk in and just think the world is falling apart, and then you walk out with a spring in your step and everything's okay again.
Exactly. And sometimes, you know, there are days where I know I need to get to the gym. My mental headspace needs that I guess break. And I used to feel guilty because I would take Rocco with me to the gym, and there's an amazing crèche, and even though it's the most incredible crèche with ball pits and 1,000 toys and the most incredible carers, I used to feel so guilty dropping him off there for an hour while I went for a run on the treadmill. And then I realized when I would pick him up, I was happy again. I was energetic, I was warm and friendly and ready then to do something with him and embrace and be present again. So
you're a better mum for him.
Exactly. So I've learned to reprioritize my mental health and happiness, so that then I can be the best mum, the best friend, the best daughter, the best partner, you know, the best boss. So number 1 is my health and exercise has got to be up there.
So that's your non-negotiable.
Non-negotiable. The other thing is leaning on people for help. There are times when I get a call from a client, because I run my own financial planning practice, SAS Financial, and a client will call me and say, you've got to come, I need you to see me, you know, can you come tonight, or can you come meet me at this funny hour early in the morning? and I need help. And there are times where I say I can't do it all. I need my mum or dad to step in, or I need a girlfriend to turn up on my doorstep and take Rocco for an hour or two, or someone to just give me a break so I can quickly clean the house. Like, don't be afraid to put your arm up and say, I'm struggling. I need someone to help me. I need someone to step in and just help me keep going. And I have really underestimated the importance of girlfriends, particularly because other mothers, they get the struggles. They give you the compassion and the empathy that some other people can't quite give you because they're not in the same boat. So I never underestimate the support and the connections with those people.
It's so funny because I have so many friends that have kids, and they tell me the guilt that comes with, you know, being a mum and thinking like, oh, I'm a bad mum if I put my hand up for help. I'm like, really? Like,
it is. It's funny. Like, I was doing that Mamma Mia podcast, and I was like, I have a housekeeper. And the woman interviewing said, it's okay. You're allowed to have a housekeeper.
Of course you should.
You're working. You know, how else do you think it gets done? And I'm like, yeah, right. I have a housekeeper, like, loud and proud. And it, you know, you need to. I need it. Like, I can't do it all, and my house would be a mess. And
women put so much pressure on themselves, don't they?
Yes, exactly. They do it all, and like, you know, other generations, they didn't work, they stayed at home. Like, we're juggling so many balls, wearing so many different hats. It's not possible. And that brings me to my third tip. And I know everyone's has their own personal space, and I'm very respectful of that, but for me, keeping a tidy, organised home, I can turn a blind eye to dirt, but keeping it tidy helps keep a sense of tranquility and calmness. So when people come over to my house, they notice that energy as they walk in. Also, it's great for when I do work at home at night time while Rocco's asleep. I'm not distracted by things. I feel a sense of clarity, which then means I'm a lot more efficient in getting work done. And I'm able to get so much more done, and I power through. You know, I've noticed with your offices, there's nothing on the
minimal.
surfaces.
I try to be a little bit. It just keeps my head so. There's a lot of stuff going on in here, and like the brain is moving very quickly. And Phil will always say to me, my husband, "You're talking so fast. Can you just like slow down?" I'm like, "Oh, and I didn't even realise, because this is going the whole time." So if my space that I'm living in or working in can be like really organised and clean, it just makes me a lot happier.
Yeah. You just, I will, because I prioritise cleaning above doing work. But if I have the house clean, I then, no more excuses, I then just do the work and I get it done. And also there's a couple of tricks I do to clean the house, like, because I really believe in starting the day on a good note. So I do one of two things before I go to bed. I either set the timer for 10 minutes, I'm very OCD, and I just, it's almost like a race, and I try and tidy as much of the house within 10 minutes. And it's funny, when you've got a timing, nothing distracts you. You get so much done. And then often I'll get to 8 minutes and go, there's nothing left to tidy. Like, what am I going to do? And I'll search for anything to tidy for the remaining 2 minutes. But it does. And then if I'm really tired and I've had a long day and a testing day, I'll just say to myself, just find 10 things to put away. And
that's good.
So when I get up in the morning, which is my fourth tip, the house is like, I can get into whatever I've got set. There's no like, oh, I've got to clean and tidy and put away. It's really does make a big difference. And my fourth tip is to get up early. I used to get up early at least 4 times a week at 5 a.m. And it's alarm clock's getting a little bit later, but I still probably do it at least 2 to 3 times a week now. About 5:20 my alarm goes off, and I get stuff done. So I'll clear my emails. I'll read any reports that have come through overnight on the markets. I will, go through anything that's on my YouTube account that I need to reply back to someone about. I can do my banking. There's a whole range of things you can do in the comfort of your own bed. I'll also do some meditation. I'll practice my Italian. There's so many things if you can get up early, and it's the most peaceful time of the day. It's almost spiritual, because no one's texting you. No one's like, there's no distractions. No one's calling you. No one's like annoying you on social media through Facebook or things like that. If you have a go at it, you'll be blown away by how many things you can get done, but more importantly, how fresh your brain is. It's just such a powerful point of the day. One of my problems at the moment is Rocco's catching on to me waking up early, and I hit
no, Mama,
like,
it's playtime.
That's exactly right. It's like, come lie down with me. I'm like, like, no,
this is your time. Same, I love getting up at 5 a.m. It's my time of the day. And I used to do it like every morning, and at the moment I'm just easing my way back in, because I've just been in like holiday mode, been in Hawaii, feeling I was sleeping in and taking it slow. But gosh, you can get like 3 hours of solid work done and no distractions. Or you can exercise, or just prepare for the day.
It's a sacred time of day, and it can be all yours. Obviously, you do have to go to bed early, and I recommend people who want to try it, they ease their way into it. And I don't claim to do this every single day. Even just a couple of days a week, it just reinvigorates the week, and ideally early in the week is better, so that you can get more stuff done early in the week rather than rush towards the end of the week getting stuff done.
And by the time it gets to 9 a.m, it's almost like you've had a half a day.
You're like, wow, it's 9 and I've done all this,
and you feel much. Really good. And then like you're on that roll and you keep going, you know what I mean? I find that like I sound like I have a very glamorous life because I work in PR, and there are a lot of events, but I was listening to your interview that you did with Mamma Mia, and I'm the same. You said you're very picky and choosy what you do in your evenings, because if you are getting up that early, you need to go to bed early. You still need to get some sleep in.
So if I'm sitting like bored or not getting something of value, or I'm watching something, I don't really watch much TV, but if I'm watching something on TV that's nothing, I'm like, this is precious time, do not waste it doing this.
Absolutely. So great. Well, awesome tips. Thank you so much for coming in and having a chat. I'm going to jump over to Canna's channel. We're going to do a video over there talking about fear and how I conquer my fears. I'm going to link all of the SugarMamma TV details below, and you can go over and see Canna's amazing videos that you make on finance and lifestyle and love and your beautiful life, and it's amazing. I'm sure you already all follow Canna anyway, but link is below, and we're going to go film a video on your channel now, aren't we?
Sounds great.
Thanks guys for tuning in today, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.